All right, so you're trying to really get this whole hydration thing down, right? Not just like the 8 glasses thing, you want the good stuff.
Definitely.
Well, get this. What if I told you that some of those like little health things, the things that bug you all the time,
Yeah.
could actually be like secret signs of dehydration? We're talking like allergies acting up, your stomach's messed up the whole 9 yards.
It's true. And this Regenera Health video that you sent over, it breaks down exactly why just chugging water might not be enough. They talk about electrolytes and minerals and
Yeah, okay, so hold on. Electrolytes. Electrolytes. We hear that word everywhere. But what's the big deal? What are they really doing?
so picture this. Your body's basically a giant electric circuit, right?
Oh.
Electrolytes are the conductors. So those minerals like sodium, potassium, magnesium, they're like these tiny sparks that keep everything running. So like your nerves firing, your muscles contracting, even your heartbeat.
Oh, wow.
That all relies on this really delicate balance of electrolytes.
So wait, are you telling me those electrolytes sports drinks aren't just like a marketing ploy?
No, for real. This video claims there should be like 17 types of these electrolytes in our water.
What, 17?
17.
Yeah.
Each with its own job to do.
Wow.
Like, have you ever noticed after a super sweaty workout, you just crave salty snacks?
Yes, all the time.
That's your body literally screaming for sodium because you just sweat a ton of it out.
Huh. Okay, so it's not just about being thirsty, it's about our cells being like in balance.
Exactly. And when that balance gets thrown off, crazy stuff starts to happen. Like the video even talked about histamine.
Histamine, like the allergy thing.
Yes. The stuff that makes us react to allergies.
Mm-hmm.
Turns out dehydration can actually spike your histamine levels.
That's what you're saying.
So you get allergy symptoms out of nowhere.
Wait, so that runny nose, that could be like, I just need some more electrolytes.
Exactly.
Don't you?
It can even mess with your stomach.
Really?
A lot of digestive issues actually stem from chronic dehydration.
Who knew? Oh.
Crazy, right?
That's wild. It really makes you rethink what being hydrated even means.
It does.
Okay, but then if plain water isn't enough, what should we be drinking? Especially with like everybody and their mother using filtered water these days.
Yeah.
Doesn't that take the good stuff out too?
That's a great point. You're right, and that's where this video takes a wild turn. They actually suggest adding seawater?
Wait, what? Like straight from the ocean?
Okay, hold on. Not exactly.
Yeah.
Calm down. They're talking about, food-grade, purified seawater.
Okay.
Just a tiny bit added to your water.
Seawater.
Yeah.
Seriously. Okay, I gotta be honest. I'm a little skeptical about that one.
I hear ya. It definitely sounds a little out there.
Yeah.
But, think about it. Our bodies, we kind of evolved alongside the ocean, right?
Huh.
That primordial soup of minerals.
Right.
It's like the idea is that by adding just a little tiny bit of this food-grade seawater,
Okay.
we're talking like a teaspoon to a glass of water.
Okay.
It's like giving your water like a natural mineral boost.
Okay, so it's kind of like those electrolyte powders or like sports drinks, but just straight from the source.
Exactly. Though they did say to start slow, see how your body reacts because, too much and it could...
Yeah. Not be good.
Yeah.
Right. Probably best not to overdo it on the seawater.
Definitely not.
Okay.
Wow.
So seawater. Intriguing, but definitely new for me. Let's talk about like when we're really pushing our bodies like during a workout. Does this electrolyte stuff matter even more then?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, in fact, this video, they highlighted this one study where athletes who were drinking like electrolyte-rich water before they exercised,
Yeah.
they could actually go like 20 minutes longer than the people who didn't.
Oh, way. 20 minutes.
Yeah.
That's wild. Even some like fancy supplements don't even promise that.
Right. Sometimes the simplest solutions are the best ones,
Yeah.
And it makes sense. If you're replenishing those electrolytes before you sweat them all out,
Yeah.
your body's ready to go.
That makes sense. Okay, I'm sold. Electrolytes are officially on my like pre-workout checklist now.
There you go.
Now, there was one more thing from this video I wanted to touch on, and it was glycine.
Yeah.
It sounded like they were calling it like the unsung hero of hydration or something like that.
Yeah. Glycine. And this one might seem a little weird, a little out there, because it's actually an amino acid. So it's one of the building blocks of protein.
Wait, protein? I thought we were talking about hydration.
Okay, yeah, so stick with me. This is where it gets interesting.
Okay.
So glycine, it's like the VIP backstage pass for water and electrolytes. It helps your body actually absorb them better and get them to where they need to go.
So it's like glycine unlocks the full potential of like all those other hydration efforts.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But it doesn't even stop there. Glycine, it's a multitasker.
Okay.
It also fights inflammation and oxidative stress, which are like those sneaky little things that cause damage to our cells.
Oh, wow.
Remember we were talking about how dehydration can lead to like a histamine spike in inflammation?
Right, yeah.
Glycine can actually help fight that.
Wow. Talk about a hydration overachiever. Okay, so how do we get more of this glycine? Is it in our food
Yeah.
is it in our food
So
or?
you can get it in your diet, yeah.
Okay.
It's naturally in things like bone-in meats, poultry with the skin on, stuff
Yeah.
like that, even bone broth. But honestly, it's kind of tough to get enough from what you eat, especially if you were really active.
So supplements then. Did they say anything about that?
They did. They did. They're suggesting like 3 to 5 grams, 3 times a day
Wow, that's a lot.
for a few months, and then like do that a couple times a year.
Oh, okay.
Of course, always double check with your doctor before you start taking anything new.
Right, of course.
But yeah, it's good to know there's an option.
Okay, good to know. Wow, this deep dive has been wild. Seawater, histamine, glycine. Who knew hydration could be so complicated?
I know, right? It just goes to show how everything in our bodies is connected.
It really does.
We try to put things in boxes, but this just shows that something as simple as hydration can have a ripple effect on, like, everything.
Exactly. Okay, so for all our listeners out there who are ready to level up their hydration game after this, what's the key takeaway from all this? What do we really need to remember?
Honestly, it's not just about chugging water all day,
Okay, yeah.
It's about making sure you're getting enough of those electrolytes and minerals.
Okay.
That's what really makes the difference. It's about making sure those cells are actually, like, happy and hydrated,
Yeah.
not just full of water.
Right, right. Yeah.
So whether it's switching up your diet or trying a little splash of that seawater or maybe looking into supplements, it's all about finding what works for your body.
So it's not about just quenching our thirst. It's about nourishing our bodies on a deeper level.
Exactly, exactly. And you know what? It makes you wonder, what if some of those annoying health things, we just deal with the fatigue, the brain fog, even those digestive problems?
Yeah.
What if those could actually be improved just by paying more attention to how we hydrate?
That's a really good point. Yeah. It really makes you think. Well, this deep dive has given me a lot to think about, and hopefully our listeners too. Maybe time to rethink that afternoon slump solution. Skip the coffee, go for some electrolyte water instead.
Here you go.
This has been an amazing deep dive. Thanks for joining me.
My pleasure.
And to all our listeners out there, keep exploring, keep those electrolytes balanced, and stay hydrated.